to know that, I mean, we've been slighted and we want ours.
So Tupac enters the world with a revolutionary's name and a victory under his belt. But what do you teach the chosen one? You don't just hand him a rattle, you hand him a curriculum. His childhood wasn't exactly standard. While other kids were watching Saturday morning cartoons, Tupac was being given a reading list that would make a college professor sweat. He was coerced into reading the New York Times as a child, not for the comics, but to analyze systemic power structures. Most kids are trying to get out of homework. Tupac was getting a PhD in societal analysis before he lost his baby teeth. And his family, the Shakurs, were a network. Shakur, meaning thankful, was a name adopted by a committed cell of revolutionaries. It was less a family tree and more of a dedicated organization chart for liberation. His godmother was Assata Shakur, one of the most famous political exiles in modern history. His stepfather, Mutulu Shakur, was a dedicated activist. This wasn't just a tough household, this was a political boot camp. Panther veterans like Jamal Joseph and Geronimo Pratt were specifically tasked with his mentorship. They weren't babysitters, they were stability officers there to ensure the Panther cub was raised right. It took him to rallies, they made him visit political prisoners. His entire worldview was being deliberately, meticulously constructed. But here's where it gets interesting. They also recognized the need for an outlet. They steered him toward the Harlem-based street theater, which taught performing arts. This was crucial. It was here he learned to transmute raw, unfiltered ideology into art. He learned that the stage could be as powerful a weapon as the protest line. They gave him the theory and they gave him the tools. They were building what they thought would be the perfect revolutionary for a new age. But a move to Baltimore and then to the West Coast would show him that the revolution his mother fought for had in many ways failed. The 80s had arrived and a new, more desperate war was raging. The ideology was about to meet the streets.